Thanks everyone for being here. Really welcome everyone. We are already excited about the fast advancement in frontier AI. Now we're also seeing that the gap is narrowing between open weight models and proprietary models. And I want to share a little bit of the history of how all this got started and how we got here. So back in actually 2024, back then actually not many people were talking about agents, agentic AI. But however, at RDI, we could see that the agents are the next frontier and the agents are the future. So in fall 2024, we launched the world's first course and the first MOOC, massive online course, on agentic AI. And then come year 2025, even though I knew that agents is the next frontier, agents is the future, but even I was surprised. Come around year 2025, it suddenly became the year of agents. And then we continue to see the fast growth in agentic AI. And last fall, 2025, we launched the first edition of Agentic AI Summit at UC Berkeley. And then together with the fast growth of agentic AI, we continue to lead the agentic AI MOOC with over 40,000 enrolled globally. And also come to this year, we are here for the second edition of Agentic AI Summit. And again, thanks everyone for being here. We are continuing to see the fast growth in agentic AI. And going forward, we foresee that the growth will be even further fueled by a number of factors. We are seeing unprecedented CapEx spending, and also we are seeing exponential growth in AI compute capacity. For example, global AI compute capacity is doubling every 7 months. And you can see for all the hyperscalers, their CapEx spending is also increasing drastically. And when we put all the CapEx spending by the hyperscaler together, it's reaching an unprecedented scale. It dwarfs all the largest CapEx spending in US history, the US mega projects. For example, dwarfs the Manhattan projects, the Marshall projects, and the Apollo program. And again, where will this lead us to? We foresee a further explosive growth of AI agents. And with that, on one hand, we want to benefit from the great capabilities and power of this agentic AI that can bring benefits and prosperity to all sectors of society. But on the other hand, we also need to pay attention to a broad spectrum of different types of AI risks. Here's just one example of some of our recent work, in particular in the space of cybersecurity. For example, Cybersecurity, our benchmark, which has been used by all frontier AI labs, is a leading benchmark that helps evaluate frontier AI capabilities in cybersecurity, in particular for vulnerability discovery and also for generating proof of concepts, POCs. These are inputs that actually triggers vulnerability. So when you look at the performance on Cybersecurity, it demonstrates the fast increase of frontier AI capabilities in cybersecurity. And also, it shows that frontier AI models, not only they can discover previously known vulnerabilities, but they can also discover 0 days new vulnerabilities in this large-scale, widely distributed open-source software. And also recently with Cloud Mythos and Project Glasswing, it further demonstrated the power and capabilities of frontier AI in cybersecurity capability. And also, in our most recent work, ExploitGym, it also demonstrated that frontier AI now, not only that they can discover vulnerabilities, discover previously unknown vulnerabilities, now also they have the capabilities to turn the discovered vulnerabilities into exploits automatically, and to actually enable, to generate exploits to actually take malicious actions. And furthermore, ExploitGym shows that the frontier AI now, not only that they can generate exploits, but also they can actually generate exploits that can bypass standard security mechanisms. And also, I think many of you have heard recently the OpenAI Hacking Face incident. In that incident, actually, OpenAI is evaluating their agents actually on our benchmark, ExploitGym. So the agents were trying to solve the tasks on ExploitGym. And unfortunately, in this case, the agents was able to break out the isolation environment and actually even hacked Hacking Face hacked Hacking Face's infrastructure to try to actually get information from Hacking Face to help the agents to solve tasks in ExploitGym. So all this illustrates that now frontier AI model and agents have really reached a level of capabilities that's so powerful that the agents can autonomously actually attack other well-protected infrastructure. And also this time, first it shows that evaluation infrastructure now is also part of the attack surface. And also the risk extends beyond the evaluation integrity, the evaluation space. So all this leads to that now we are at a critical point. Frontier AI capabilities are advancing rapidly, as our work and others' work have shown. And also, more concerning, the pace of progress itself accelerating. And also, in addition, many researchers also consider that recursive self-improvements, RSI, plausible within the next few years, accelerating progress in a way that could further outpace our ability to understand and govern these systems. So the key question here is, how do we ensure that agentic AI becomes one of humanity's greatest advances while remaining safe, secure, and beneficial for everyone? And also, recently we have seen various open letters from Jensen, from Mark Zuckerberg, from Demis, and so on. And also there is the recent Pacing the Frontier open letter signed by over 1,000 leading AI researchers from Frontier AI Labs, including myself, and also open letter from leading economists as well. So all these are calling essentially we are at a critical point. We must act now, and there are important questions and also important questions to answer and important decisions to make. What's the best path for us to proceed? So this is also where Berkeley RDI stands and the mission for Berkeley RDI. So Berkeley RDI stands here to steward the future of safe, secure, beneficial agentic AI. And the mission for Berkeley RDI is to steward the future of agentic AI for human flourishing by advancing the science, engineering, and the open ecosystem needed to ensure it is safe, secure, and beneficial for everyone. So Berkeley Center for Responsible Decentralized Intelligence. So let me quickly decipher the three words. So responsible here means safe, secure, trustworthy. And decentralized represents open ecosystem, beneficial to everyone. And intelligence here, of course, is AI and agentic AI. So in order to achieve this goal, so Berkeley RDI is a campus-wide multidisciplinary innovation center. It's one of only a very few number of research centers that have been funded by the state of California. And encompasses faculty and students across campus from Berkeley, from CDSS, where Jennifer is a dean, and School of Engineering, has business school and law school. And Berkeley RDI, as an innovation center, has a unique structure. We have 3 key pillars: research, education, community, and entrepreneurship. On the research front, we have 3 core commitments. First, we focus on building safe and secure foundations, develop science and engineering needed for building safe, secure, trustworthy agentic AI. Second, our core mission is to enable open ecosystem to advance open frameworks, interoperable protocols, and decentralized infrastructure, so innovation and opportunities are broadly shared. And the third one is guiding by measuring what matters the most, to create rigorous benchmarks, evaluations, and scientific methods to measure capabilities, risks, and societal impact to help build the evidence base and guide the future of agentic AI. So with that, here are some quick examples of some of the works that have been done in Berkeley RDI. For building safe and secure foundations, the researchers in RDI have built advanced automated red teaming and defenses for safe and secure agentic AI, developing broad spectrum of different technologies and solutions. And the work has won many Best Paper awards in top conferences and so on. And also, for enabling a future where frontier AI helps defenders, modern attackers, to build a secure foundation. Another example thrust the center has been focused on is on building verifiable code generation, so that we can ensure that the AI-generated code is secure. For guiding by measuring what matters most, as some of you may have seen, the benchmarks, for example, have been developed and led by Berkeley RDI, including Cybersecurity, ExploitGym, Cybersecurity end-to-end. Many of these have been used by essentially our frontier labs as a leading benchmark for measuring frontier AI in cybersecurity. And also, we have launched the Frontier AI Cybersecurity Observatory to help bring the community together to continue monitor the fast progress of frontier AI in cyber capabilities. And also, recently, we launched the Agents Last Exam, a new benchmark aims at evaluating agents' performance on real-world, economically valuable, long-horizon, challenging tasks across a broad spectrum of 55 different industry sectors, covering over 90% of all digital domains. And we welcome you to contribute further into this benchmark as well. And also, we recently launched the AgentBeats, a new open framework for standardized, reproducible agent evaluation, where we're actually agentifying the agent evaluation itself as well. This is also in collaboration with many other institutions, and we welcome everyone to participate here as well. And also, Berkeley RDI has led an effort on advancing science and evidence-based AI policy so that we can actually build the evidence base to help guide, provide needed information for AI policy, and as I mentioned, guide the future of AI and agentic AI. And the work has also served as a base for the report to California Governor Newsom and other legislation as well. And so that's on the research side. On the education side, Berkeley RDI has led a number of massive open online courses, including the first MOOC on agentic AI, with over 40,000 enrolled globally, and 14,000 on the Discord. And the Berkeley RDI YouTube channel has over 1 million views. And also, Berkeley RDI has organized global competitions and hackathons with participants from over 1,000 universities and colleges and over 1,000 companies as well. And the hackathon competition together have had over around $2 million in prizes and resources. And finally, for the entrepreneurship and community pillar, Berkeley RDI also hosts the Berkeley Accelerator, which is the world's leading university-led accelerator. And in the past, it has had 7 cohorts with 110 global teams, with follow-on funding raised over $650 million. And today, on this stage at 3:50 p.m., you can also watch the Startup Spotlight, featuring this cohort, the spring cohort from the Berkeley Accelerator teams. So with all this, putting the 3 pillars together, we hope that at Berkeley RDI, as an innovation center, as I mentioned, we can steward the safe, secure, beneficial future for agentic AI that also enables human flourishing. So this is also why we are convening the summit here. As I mentioned, now we are at a critical point. We hope that this summit can also help gather the community together, share knowledge, build open ecosystem, and together we steward the future of safe, secure, and beneficial agentic AI. So with that, I welcome everyone at the summit. We hope also you can help spread the word. Please do help join the social media, tweet and post about the summit. And also the summit is also a much larger scale than last year as well. We received close to 1,000 submissions for speaking proposals and papers. And we have over 1,500 different industry organizations represented here and over 250 different universities represented here with close to 5,000 in-person attendees. And with that, I want to welcome everyone to the summit. Please do enjoy. We have 4 different stages and also a lounge for attendees at the Alumni House. And a huge thanks to our sponsors and our community partners. So with that, I want to thank everyone and welcome everyone. So please also help retweet and repost our tweet and post LinkedIn posts as well. Thank you so much.